Sam Dawkins, grade 5. Well, Brenton just laughs in my face. He says, I don't need friends. He says, you don't have to be my friend. If you want to use the homework machine, that's fine. Just come over any time and use it. He doesn't ask for anything in return. I didn't get it. He could have gotten just about anything out of me. For all his smarts, the guy just didn't know how to cut a deal. Fine with me. That was the way I looked at it. If somebody's going to give you something for nothing, take it.
Judy Douglas, grade 5. The three of us rode our bikes over to Brenton's house after school that day. His mom kind of looked at us like she couldn't believe we were back. She made us popcorn and some of those slice and bake cookies with designs on them. They were yummy. It was all so easy. Miss Rasmussen had given us a worksheet with a bunch of questions about the Grand Canyon on it. We didn't even bother looking anything up. Brenton just slipped the worksheet in the scanner, and a few minutes later, the worksheet popped out of the printer with the answers on it. Like magic. Brenton had each of us produce a handwriting sample, and he scanned our handwriting into the computer. Then he programmed it to print out separate sheets with the answers printed in our own handwriting. It was impossible to tell that we hadn't filled out the worksheets ourselves. Our homework was done in no time.
Kelsey Donnelly, grade 5. When Brenton gave me my worksheet with the answers on it, I pulled $1 out of my backpack and handed it to him. I figured the least I could do was give him $1 for doing my homework for me and saving me an hour of work. But he wouldn't take it. He said, don't be silly. We used him, I admit it. We used him all year long. But it's not like he got nothing out of it. We had some fun.
Sam Dawkins, grade 5. So we were over Brenton's house, and I see that he has a chessboard on his desk. I wonder who he plays. I mean, the kid had no friends. So he says, I play against myself. He would actually play the black pieces and the white pieces against each other and take turns playing both sides. Do you believe that? It sounded nuts to me. He asks me if I play, and I say no way. He says he would teach me how to play if I want to learn, but I say no thanks. That game is boring. I didn't tell him, but I figured there's no way a dummy like me could learn a game that complicated and play a genius like him. I don't like losing. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Kelsey Donnelly, grade 5. We went over to Brenton's house to do our homework the next day, too. And after a while, we were going over there every day.
Brenton's mom. I was so pleased that Brenton was forming this small group of friends. Finally. The kids always kept the door closed. I assumed they were doing their homework together and they needed to concentrate. I didn't ask a lot of questions. I was just happy that Brenton was beginning to fit in.